Greetings, witches, wizards, and magicians! We all know how iconic Harry Potter looks. The lightning scar, the messy hair, the round glasses. But in Hogwarts Legacy, we get to put our own stamp on the wizarding world. Avalanche Software has been working to create an authentic Hogwarts experience for gamers. And the first step to living out our Hogwarts fantasy starts with customizing our character. Here's a quick overview of the top 5 features of the game's character creator: hairstyles and hair color, character faces, voice options, UI, and one feature you may be surprised by. I love how in Harry Potter, Harry was described as having permanently untidy hair. It's as though magic itself was keeping it from staying straight. As a wizard with curly hair, I know all too well the trouble of trying to keep hair tame. I'm sure there's a spell for that, and I still need to learn. Based on what I saw in the first gameplay showcase, it looks like there will be around 47 different hairstyle choices. We didn't get to see them all, but I thought the ones we got to look at were very striking. The styles were on point, the textures looked like real hair, and there was a lot of colors to choose from. It's really a good thing that the hairstyles were not gender locked. When it comes to hair and hairstyles, giving players more options to choose from is always the way to go. Locking hairstyles in an RPG to class, gender, or race may seem like it makes them more special or unique, but it ends up frustrating players who just end up with less options to choose from. I also appreciate the number of black hair options in Hogwarts Legacy. This was great to see, as some recent RPGs, such as 2022's Game of the Year Elden Ring, had essentially no black hairstyles. I couldn't believe there was only one sad option for all of our friends around the world. AAA game developers need to do better. There's no good excuse. When you're making an RPG and customization is an option, there needs to be more than one hairstyle. Luckily, it seems that Avalanche Software is not making the From Software mistake when it comes to hair. In the wizarding world, hair is a big deal. Look at characters like Nymphadora Tonks, a metamorph magus, who was able to change her hair color at will. During the first gameplay showcase, we saw a number of wild colors to choose from. It's doubtful that our character will get to change hair colors the way Tonks does, because you have to be born as a metamorph magus. You can't learn it. Still, at least there are more than the 5 basic hair colors. The game will have 32 hair color shades to choose from. Rather than having a million different sliders to fiddle with, Hogwarts Legacy has 15 face shape options. I personally like this choice. I find it extremely hard to adjust an endless list of sliders like jaw, cheekbone, chin, jowl, and others to try and match my face. I end up having a character that looks exactly like me from one angle. The moment I turn, it's a horror show. I want my character's face to look like a human, not like some AI artwork trying to approximate what being a human is. Hogwarts Legacy simplifies picking face shapes and facial features. Personally, I'd gladly sacrifice some customization options if it means my character is going to look human no matter what I choose. I'll never forget trying to get a decent looking character made in Oblivion's character creator. If you played that game, you know what I'm talking about. The only way to have a good-looking character face was to install a mod. Owners of Hogwarts Legacy on PC may benefit from mods in the future. Having realistic faces is particularly important for RPGs that move to close-ups during dialogue and cutscenes. And we've seen from the first gameplay showcase that we will be spending plenty of time in dialogue. The internet told me that there are 9 different face shapes: square, round, pear, oblong, oval, rectangular, triangular, diamond, and heart-shaped. I'm sure most of these are reflected in the face shape options in the character creator. I think the only concern is that things like mouth shape, nose shape, etc. are being lumped in with face shape. As much as I like the simplicity offered, there are going to be people who wish there was a way to mix different aspects from the faces provided. Some people will spend hours creating the character that best represents them in the game. It's basically a game within a game. It's game inception. I like that Avalanche Software is giving us the freedom to choose our voice pitch. Remember what I said earlier, more options are better when it comes to freedom of expression. I'm also glad that they didn't simply put male voice and female voice. Instead, they put voice 1 and voice 2. I feel like this helps make the game more inclusive without forcing an agenda on anyone. In addition, we will be able to lower or raise the pitch of either voice option. I don't know if I've ever seen this done in a game before. Let me know in the comments if you've played a game that lets you do this. In the PS5 remake of Demon's Souls, you can choose from one of 6 voice options. Your character mostly grunts throughout the entire game, so it probably wasn't too hard of a sell. I also like how the Demon's Souls remake gives your body type A and B rather than male or female. It makes the game feel more like a sandbox experience. One thing that I think would be really cool in Hogwarts Legacy would be if there were different accents or localization options for our character. Hogwarts is a school for all the magical kids in Britain. Wouldn't it be cool if you could choose your character background? It would be fun to hear the difference between Scottish, Irish, Welsh, Cockney, West Country, and more in our character's voice. Voiceover in games can get expensive, especially when you start dubbing voices in other languages. I still think this would be cool though. Endless sliders don't always provide gamers with the results they're looking for. There's a saying among us wizards, you can't turn garbage into gold. Avalanche seems to have spent time and energy crafting a streamlined experience that is easy to use on the various platforms that the game will launch on. It's both mouse and controller friendly. The options aren't cluttered or filled with meaningless sliders or numbers. I really like the art style they've chosen for the character creator. They've put the silhouettes of each feature on a wooden mannequin, which gives it a neutral vibe. It makes me feel like I'm in a seamstress shop or something. I think it will help make it easy to see what you are selecting. I really love the range of eyebrow shapes in the game. Every time I see the unibrow option, I start laughing. No, I'm not choosing that option, but I appreciate that it's there. With 32 hairstyle colors to choose from, I think maybe it could have been made a little easier to see which color was being selected, or maybe there could have been an undo feature. That way, if you didn't like what you changed, you wouldn't have to remember where on the slider your last selection was. That being said, I think 6 pages makes the creation process manageable. Really, it's 4 pages if you don't count finalizing your character or the character preset page. Speaking of character presets, you probably are surprised that I think the character presets are one of the best things about the Hogwarts Legacy's character creator. Why don't they just give us a blank canvas to work with from the start, you might ask? Firstly, I think it was a great marketing tool to show off the range of character possibilities before launch. The player character models have always looked pretty good and have the most facial details, so getting close up on them just helps make the game look better. Honestly, I never choose character presets, but I think these ones are all really good looking. If I didn't care to go through every option of the character creator, then I would have plenty of decent ones to choose from. I still can't get over how human these characters look. There's really no bad option here, and that's great if you want to go right into playing the game. I'm a little surprised that there isn't a randomized feature, but I think that speaks to the care the developers have put into the presets and also an understanding that people value spending time creating their own look. I've never spent hours playing a video game with a randomized character. Let me know if you have in the comments. I'm guessing no one has. Hogwarts Legacy developers have talked about living your wizarding fantasy and living the unwritten. To achieve that goal, players need to feel that they are invested in their character. And I think the devs have done a great job creating that opportunity for players with the game's character creator. For more Hogwarts Legacy content, check out one of these videos. I hope you have a magical day. Wizard out.